you gonna sit? Good boy. Hello and welcome to day 19 of our countdown to Christmas. It's getting close now, so let's have a look, see what we've got. Can you take it? Aha! Not to sound like Alan Partridge, but we have got some story time! And that makes sense as to why Pip's chosen to join us, because he loves a little bit of reading out loud. Now, if you've been watching the full countdown, you'll probably recognise this text from day 4, I think it was. It's another one of Charles Dickens' Christmas stories. And what I thought we could do was just have a little bit of a read of this one and get you started with it. And then if you want to, you can actually download the Kindle version from Amazon for £1.19, and you can buy a paperback version for £2.99, I think it was. Not as pretty as this one, so don't get your hopes up, but it is available there for you. Alright then, let's have a little bit of a Christmas tree. Listen out for vocabulary. If you've got a pen, just jot down any words you're unsure of, and then you'll be able to look those up later. And also jot down any literary techniques that you notice as you're listening. Alright then, should we go, Pip? Should we read a story? A Christmas Tree. I have been looking on this evening at a merry company of children assembled round that pretty German toy, a Christmas tree. The tree was planted in the middle of a great round table and towered high above their heads. It was brilliantly lighted by a multitude of little tapers, and everywhere sparkled and glittered with bright objects. There were rosy-cheeked dolls hiding behind the green leaves, and there were real watches with movable hands at least, and an endless capacity of being wound up, dangling from innumerable twigs. There were French polished tables, chairs, bedsteads, wardrobes, 8 daycocks and various other articles of domestic furniture, wonderfully made in tin at Wolverhampton, perched among the boughs as if in preparation for some fairy housekeeping. There were jolly broad-faced little men, much more agreeable in appearance than many real men, and no wonder, for their heads took off and showed them to be full of sugar plums. There were no fiddles and drums. There were tambourines, books, work boxes, paint boxes, sweetmeat boxes, peep show boxes, and all kinds of boxes. There were trinkets for the elder girls, far brighter than any grown-up golds and jewels. There were baskets and pincushions in all devices. There were guns, swords and banners. There were witches standing in enchanted rings of pasteboard to tell fortunes. There were teetotums, humming tops, needle cases, pen wipers, smelling bottles, conversation cards, bouquet holders, real fruit made artificially, dazzling with gold leaf, imitation apples, pears and walnuts, crammed with surprises. In short, as a pretty child before me delightfully whispered to another pretty child, her bosom friend, there was everything and more. Whew. Okay, we will leave it at that. And just in case you're interested, that was about, I think, 4 sentences there in total. That whole page there is one long sentence. So Dickens is mixing it up a bit there. So hopefully you worked out that that was a description of the Christmas tree itself and the decorations. If you're preparing for any creative writing exams, or you are preparing for the GCSE creative writing task, it might be helpful just to sit, have a look at your Christmas tree if it's already up by now, and write a nice description of it. If you do any writing, send it to me and I can pop it on Pinterest and share it with everybody else. Alright then, thanks for watching and I'll see you tomorrow.